Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the second part of this payroll application video. So we are going to continue from where we stopped. So let's convert this into a table. We're working on a range. Let's work with a table. To do that, highlight everything and Control T. My table has headers. Yes, we have to check it because we have headers on our table. And you click OK. Next, we're going to start inputting the deductions, employee pension, NHF, that is National Housing Fund, payee, pay as you go. So let's start with, and I've written the formulas here for us to use. So let's start with employee pension. Next, NHF, National Housing Fund. And the next is payee, pay as you go. That's of a tax. Okay, next, let's write deduction here. Merchant Center, deduction. Let's give it a color. Mm, let's use red. So let's give this place a border. Okay, let's just say all border. So our employee pension is 8%. Let's take it to the middle. Take it to the middle. Let's make it bold. NHF is 2.5%, so 2.5%. Let's go to format cell, leave it at one decimal. Okay, so take it to the middle, make it bold. Next, payee is 7%. Put it at the center, make it bold. Okay, so let's start with our calculation. First, employee pension, which is 8% of basic housing and transport. So let's use a different method from what we did on the first video. So equals to, click on this 8%. Now we're going to use absolute reference to log it in. So no matter any time they change the percentage, maybe the company decide that it's 7% of the basic housing and transport that employee pension will be. Once they change 7% here, it's going to reflect to all the figures down. So we're going to lock it. To do that, you use your function F4. But if your function F4 is not working, just do the formatting manually by adding a dollar sign in front of the H and the dollar sign at the back of the H. So we have this. So next, our formula is 8% of basic housing and transport. So times, I'm going to open a bracket, basic salary plus housing allowance plus transport. Close your bracket and press enter. And we have this. So this doesn't mean it's an error. It means the space is too small. So we have to expand. And we have this. Next, we're going to go to NHF, which is 2.5% of the basic salary. The same method we'll do again. So equals to this. Remember, we have to use our absolute reference to lock it. dollar key in front of I and at the back of I times basic salary. So let's just click on this and press enter. And we have this. Next, pay as you go. Sorry, payee, pay as you earn. So 7%, so equals to this. We're still going to lock it using absolute reference. The dollar sign in front, the dollar sign at the back times, and payee is 7% of the basic salary. So we click on basic salary and enter, and we have this. So next, let's use another column for the total deduction. Let's sum up the employee pension, NHF, NHF, and the pay as you earn. So let's input another column for total deduction. So the formula for total deduction is the sum of employee pension, NHF, and pay. So equals to sum. We use the sum function. Use your tab key to call it in, and we select this three and click on enter, and we have this. So next, we need to find the monthly net pay. So now with this total deduction, this cannot be the take-home salary of each of the employee. We have to deduct the monthly gross income from the deduction to get their monthly gross pay. Before we do that, let's format this currency. Select the currency we want to use. Okay, and we have this. So let's find our monthly let's find our monthly net pay, the take home salary of each of the employee. Now I said the formula for our monthly net pay is the monthly gross income minus what? Deduction. So equals to this minus this. And we have this. So this is what each of the employee is going home with. So next, let's get a total. Let's know how much the employee needs to maybe send to the bank to pay the employee at the end of the month, or maybe need to send to the accountant to pay each of the employees. So let's create a column for total. Let's color it. Let's give it a color. Let's use this. So our formula will be the sum of the entire salary. So equals to sum, and we select this. So let's increase this. And we have a total of 1,077,111 naira. So let's give each of our columns some color. Let's try and beautify our work. Let's give this, let's give it a lighter shade for the NHF. Okay, and for this, let's go with this. total deduction. Let's go with this. Then for the monthly net pay, let's go. mm, Let's go with this. So we can also give the total amount a color of its own also. Let's give it the shade of yellow. Okay, and that's our payroll application in view. We have the sign here, so let's increase this also. Now we have this. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can